welcome back to my channel. I have a short video for you today about how I get my nails done. Sometimes I do go to the nail shop, but when I do have time on my hands and I'm free and so on, I like to sit down and get them done. So yeah, what we use, yeah, as you can see, one of them has broken off, so we're gonna fix that. And I use the pure acetone to take my nail polish off. Sometimes it's very tough to take off, so I use the pure acetone. It's almost done. I also have the acrylic powder I'm gonna use, and I have acrylic liquid hair that I'm gonna use as well to do the nails. I also have my nail primer. I don't know if you guys can see, so it's from Kiss. I've got the nail primer here. I also have the nail polish that I want to wear. This is my favorite nail polish. As you can see, it's pink. I love pink nails. I love pink on the whole. So it's by Sally Hansen, and this is my utmost favorite. I love this nail polish. And I also have here my my buffer. I'm gonna buff it to make it smooth and so on. And I also have my nail file. I like to use two different nail files, one to do the edges and one to actually buff down the nail. And I have here my nail brush, acrylic brush, I'm gonna use to put on my acrylic. And I also have my nipper, so I can, yes, I also have my cuticle pusher where I'm gonna push the cuticle back, so when I put the acrylic on to do the infill, it actually comes out really nice. So yes, I am going to show you how I do my nails, so stay tuned. Yeah, so now we're gonna use the pure acetone to remove the nail polish. I'm actually not pressing on it very hard because some of them have lifted and some of them are actually broken on the inside. So yeah, I'm actually taking my time on doing that. It is a bit painful because obviously it's lifted and they are long, so yeah, so I just have to be very careful that it don't break off my own natural nail underneath and start bleeding. So yeah, that I also am always very careful with when I do my nails. Yeah. Yes, so as we get into the end bits, the last two, especially the pinky, this one is extremely painful because it has lifted way on the inside. So this one I'm actually taking precaution with. So as you can see, it's lifted. It is painful. So that we're working on. Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually passing it over again just to take off all any excess polish on the sides, and then we're gonna get into the other step. Yep. Okay, so now we're just gonna use the emery board to file out the excess nail polish that's left on top of there, just to make it smooth out so it can be okay when I'm going to put on the acrylic, because I don't want any excess nail top coat or nail polish to get caught in the process of the applying the process of applying the acrylic powder and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna file that out, and then we're gonna get into the other step. So yeah, the filing is actually a long process. That is the only process I hate, but I cannot use the electric file on my own hands. That is just going to be a hot mess, so I'm not even gonna try to do that. But yeah, I rather use the file anyway, because when I use the file I can get it exactly how I want it to be, although when you use the machine it's quicker. But I rather be on the safe side and use the file than to be filing out my entire finger, which is unacceptable. Yeah, so we're just gonna continue filing off until it's actually all of the nail polish is actually gone, and then we're gonna continue. Yep. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is the one which has which got broken off, I'm actually going to remove it so we can put in a new nail. But I know the process of removing it is actually soaking it in the pure acetone and all of that good stuff, but I do not have the energy and the patience tonight to sit here and wait for this to come off. It is actually not painful at all, so I'm just going to cut off the ends and so on with the nail clipper, and then I'm going to use the cuticle pusher and actually lift it and take it off. It's not painful, so I'm just gonna do it that way. I know it's not safe and it's not the right way to do it, because obviously it's going to damage your nails, but what the hell, we're gonna do it that way because I do not have the patience to sit all night for this to be soaking off. So yeah, we're just gonna remove that and done. It is actually giving a little bit of trouble to come off. So yes, I've cut off the end. Now I'm going to use the cuticle pusher to put under it so we can lift it off. Yeah, and as you can see, it's not painful at all. So now it's off. Yay! So we can go ahead and prep it to put on the new nail. Just gonna file it down a bit and buff it down so we can put on the new one and it's not gonna be a problem. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the nipper so we can break off the bits that's actually grown out, and some of them have broken, so they are lifted. So we're gonna use the nipper to break that piece off. It's actually a long process, and that is something I do not like to do, but I like to get my infills and I want my nails to be perfect, so we do it. Because you know, when it when it gets lifted through things that you do and through growing out and so on, water tend to get under there, and when water goes under there and settles, it actually gets green, like it creates moss, because obviously it's not getting dried. So yeah, we want to prevent that. So what I do, well, they do it at the nail shop as well. They break off that bit from the bit that's close to your cuticle, and that's where they apply the fresh acrylic. So that's what we're doing now, though I hate to do it, but it's a must. So yeah, so we're just doing that, and we're gonna get into the other piece after that is done. Okay, so now that we're done filing and buffing, I'm gonna now choose a nail that's gonna fit the middle finger which came off. And yeah, we're gonna put that on. Then we're gonna see how it fits. Yes. Actually, I put it at the tip of the nail so we can fill in the nail bed with acrylic. And this one seems to be giving a little bit of trouble to stay on, but don't worry, we'll get there. Yeah. Yes, so this nail is giving me a little bit of trouble to put on, but don't worry, I'll get it to stay on because it doesn't have a choice, it has to go on. Yes, so this is really beginning to trouble me. But don't worry, I'm gonna get it on. So yeah, after we finish getting this nail to finally stick on, gosh. Yeah, so yeah, it's finally on, and what we're gonna do next is we're gonna just give it a little bit of reinforcement with the glue, just a little bit, so that it doesn't come off again. And what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna go over with the file just a little bit, not anything much. Okay, so you guys can see how it looks now. Great, so just a little bit of filing, and then we're gonna go ahead and push back the cuticles before we do anything else. So yes, people. Okay, so we're now gonna push back the cuticles so we can have a little space and that the cuticle don't get in the way of putting on the acrylic. So after we've done putting on pushing back the cuticle, we're now going to apply the nail primer before we go ahead and put on the acrylic. So we're gonna put the primer now. Yeah, that's just a piece of tissue I will use to wipe my brush every time after I finish using the acrylic. We're gonna wipe the brush on this piece of tissue right here. Okay, so now we're gonna head. Oh my god, seriously. Okay, so now we're gonna put on the nail primer, which is so crazy. We're just gonna give it, I like to give it 2 coats of nail primer, so we're gonna do one and then we're gonna go ahead and do the other one. It's not gonna make a difference whether you put 2 or 3 or 4 coats, but I mean, everybody has what they like to do, so this is what I like to do. Yeah, so we just apply this first coat. Oh my god. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and apply the second one. Yes, so now I've finished put on the acrylic primer, so I am going to now apply the acrylic. That is actually going to be a long process, but whatever, we're still gonna see. So I'm gonna apply acrylic on both hands. I cannot really apply to my left hand because obviously my right hand, sorry, because I'm right-handed, but I always try my best, and I am going to try my best, and I'm going to try my best to show you how I get it done. So yes, I'm going to apply all of the acrylic, and then we're gonna buff it out. So yeah, I hope you enjoy watching all the application of acrylic. Yeah. And I apologize greatly for the background noise. I was actually getting my nails done and watching a movie at the same time, and some TV shows. So yeah, all of the noise in the background is the television. I do apologize greatly for that, but nevertheless, we're still gonna press on with the getting the nails there business. Yeah, the acrylic looks kind of white, and that's because I mixed the pink and the white powder together for it to look like that. I kind of like the way it looks. It looks kind of different, so Yeah, that's the reason why I mix it and stuff. And you know, you're gonna see it's not like it's gonna be exposed or anything, but I don't know, I like it like that. But you're gonna see it in the end product when we're done doing everything, and you're gonna see what it's gonna look like. So yeah, that's something you might consider if you like how it looks. So now we're doing the right hand. It's a bit of a task because obviously I'm not left-handed. It is gonna be a hassle to put acrylic on the right hand, but whatever, I'm still gonna do it anyway. Yeah, because his nails got to be on point. Yes, so we're almost done applying acrylic. So when the application is finished, well, I'm gonna go ahead and buff and file it, and I will see you guys in a few minutes after I buff and file it and make it look sexy. You know how we do. Okay guys, so I've just finished buffing and filing the nails. So this is what it looks like, and we're gonna put on some nail polish now. Yes, so we're all done, guys. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can get updates on my videos. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, divas.